Welcome to Mark Reviews. My name is Mark and I review stuff. And I apologize in advance to my audiophile listeners out there because you'll notice a difference in audio quality today. And that's because today I'm talking about the difference between a camera mounted shotgun mic and a lavalier or lapel mic. And right now I'm just using the in-camera audio, which is unacceptable. So I want to do a quick comparison between the two because one of the things I noticed when I got this new lens and I had to set my camera a lot further back is that the audio in this room, you're hearing a lot more of the room sound and the room echo with my traditional mic like this. Even if I add the dead cat, which really is intended for wind and not dampening room audio. And because I knew I needed a long-term solution, I picked up this lapel or lavalier mic from Power to Wise. The price point is great, and there's a link in the description below. So if you like the audio that you observe in this video, go check out this product. I've used it before, really happy with this product and excited to deploy it on my own channel. First and foremost though, let's at least give you a sampling of the audio that you're used to on this channel. Okay, that is already much better. And again, this is just my camera mounted shotgun mic. This is a Rode Videomic Go, which is one of the cheapest microphones that you can get from Rode. From time to time, I have had some complaints about this particular microphone. It is susceptible to interference, especially from Bluetooth-enabled devices. There haven't been too many instances, and usually it's subtle enough that I still use the footage. There was one clip in my Tesla video. I'm having more fun as a passenger in this car than I've had as a driver in other vehicles. And another clip from one of the meetups I went to in Provo a long time ago. Okay, we are at the location heading in. That being said, at a price point of about $100, I've been very happy with this product. I'll have a link in the description below as well. There are better products out there, including the Rode Video Micro, which wasn't really a thing when I got this microphone, but a lot of YouTubers now are using those. They have a smaller profile, and they're a little bit easier to get into public places like restaurants and amusement parks and things like that. But now for a true side-by-side comparison of a shotgun mic that's mounted on your camera versus a lapel or lavalier mic, I'm going to plug in this one now and see if you can tell a difference. So, funny story, obviously different shirt, different day actually. This is the day after I filmed that early part of the video. It's because I forgot that this microphone, the lapel mic, the lavalier mic, about which I'm making this entire video, requires a special adapter when you are using it for a DSLR camera, a laptop, computer, those kinds of things. It comes with the adapter, so that's not a problem, but I forgot to use it. So on its own, the microphone will work just fine in a smartphone or a tablet or something like that. But if you're working with a DSLR camera like I am, don't forget that adapter. It's crucial because the entire rest of the video that I filmed yesterday can't really use, and I'm starting fresh. Anyway, that being said, I still want to demonstrate the difference between the camera mounted shotgun mic that I'm using right now and the lapel or lavalier mic. So let's change it. And this is the difference between the shotgun camera mounted mic that I had before and this lapel or lavalier mic. So one of the first things I notice is that I don't have to project as much when I'm talking, so I don't feel like I'm yelling to someone in the back of a large auditorium. Now I can just have a normal conversation at the volume that I normally would. You're also getting a rich tonality, a deeper range of audio, and you're getting some of that bass sound that you don't get so much with a shotgun mic because we've eliminated other noises that distract from that. Like just the natural sound of the room that I'm in, some of the lights, you know, the zooming on the lens that I talked about in that video a few weeks ago. So this is a perfect microphone for if you are interviewing someone in a crowded office or a shopping mall or something like that, or if there are distracting noises around you, the hum of machines or computers or things that you don't want to appear in your video. This kind of microphone is going to do much better at isolating that audio. Now I feel like you have a good understanding of how these microphones perform in a controlled environment like my studio, but let's head outside so we can see how it works in an external, unpredictable environment. Okay, so now we're outside and I have the shotgun mic back on the camera and you can hear a lot of this ambient noise. Wind blowing through the trees in my backyard. Maybe you hear the traffic from the busy street outside my neighborhood. Maybe you hear the hum of the air conditioning condenser units in my neighborhood, or my neighbor who's mowing their lawn. Let's switch back to the lapel mic. Okay, now this is the difference. We're still in the same environment, but now the microphone is isolating my audio and effectively cutting out a lot of that extra noise. Now you may be saying to yourself, well, I don't notice that big of a difference, and I didn't hear your neighbor mowing their lawn or the hum of the air conditioner units. Well, not everyone does, and that's okay, but if you're an audiophile like me, or you enjoy ASMR videos, you will notice a difference. And it's important to have the right microphone in the right location for the right purpose. Okay, I feel like there's one last crucial test that I want to try out, so come with me, we're going one more place. Okay, here we go. So I am in my car, and this is what you would call maybe a typical vlogger test. So again, using the shotgun mic that's mounted to the top of my camera, this is the kind of audio you get in a car, and you can hear all this extra noise. So let's switch it again. Okay, and there's the difference. So I'm still driving about the same speed and about the same location, and it just sounds much better. It's a much clearer quality of audio, and you're not hearing as much of the ambient noise of the car. Oh man, it feels so much nicer in my studio than it does in my car. I don't have air conditioning. This is one of the many, many ways in which a Tesla Model 3 is better than my car. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Link up here somewhere. But the point of this quick video was to show you a comparison between the two main types of microphones that you might use if you're getting started out on YouTube, or you're just doing a family project, or maybe you're interviewing someone. So again, in my studio, in my backyard, and in my car, these are very common places that you might find yourself, and you can clearly see a difference between the two. And in every case that I demonstrated on this video, a lapel mic or lavalier mic was superior. So why would you choose a shotgun mic or a camera mounted mic of any kind? Why choose that over this if this is better? Well, for one thing, sometimes you just don't want to have a visible microphone like this. It's a little bit visually distracting. You might accidentally bump it like that. But the reason that the vast majority of content creators and social media stars and YouTubers and anyone else out there is using a camera mounted microphone is because you don't have to think about it. You don't have to run a cord up your shirt and make sure that you don't trip on the cord as it's in front of the camera. You know, it's always on the camera. It's always on the camera. So whatever you're pointing at, whatever you're filming, it's already ready to go. So especially if you are vlogging or documenting daily life, you don't want to have to set up a microphone and say, oh, can you say that again now that I have the microphone set up? No, you want to just be able to turn on your camera and boom, you're recording. And that is why convenience trumps quality sometimes. And I'm not saying that there aren't good and in fact incredible camera mounted shotgun mics, because there are. But at the price point that you get for a microphone like this Power2Wise lavalier lapel microphone, you're not going to find a shotgun microphone that sounds as good. On the low end, a shotgun microphone is going to run you about $100 if you're not sacrificing too much quality. You know, that's a good balance, and that's the price point that my microphone is at. And so a link in the description below to where you can pick up my particular shotgun microphone that I use. I'll also leave a link to that Rode Video Micro that I referenced, and this Power2Wise lavalier lapel mic. You'll have to decide for yourself what application you would use the different microphones in and which one's going to make the most sense for you. So again, if you're doing kind of static shot locked off on a tripod, then a lavalier lapel mic probably makes the most sense. If you are a run and gun documentary or vlogger, filmmaker, then you're going to want a shotgun mic or something that's mounted on your camera so you don't have to think about it. One last advantage to a lavalier or lapel mic is that it's low profile. So especially if you get a wireless one with a battery pack that just clips on, your camera can be set up across the room or across the restaurant and focused in on the person that you're interviewing or the person that's presenting themselves on camera. And there's nothing in between you. There's no barrier. There's nothing that's like, hey, we're making a video over here in your restaurant. That's why a lot of the YouTube content that you see that's scripted or rehearsed ahead of time, they're using a lapel or lavalier mic because it's something that they planned out and it's not just turn on the camera and film. So in quick summary, both types of microphones have their purpose and you'll just have to decide what's best for you. Links to both microphones in the section below. Links to all the equipment that I use because I back up everything that I use. I've done lots of research ahead of time. I don't have any regrets about anything that I've purchased. So if you're just getting started out, hit me up in the comments, let me know what questions you have, and I'd be happy to lend my expertise as best I can. And thank you for subscribing to this channel and allowing me to continue to invest in the channel, even if it's only $10 or $15 at a time. I'm happy to add a lapel microphone to my arsenal. Also, let me know if you noticed a difference. So thank you for subscribing, thank you for your support, and thank you for watching Mark Reviews.